Hey, yo, we got Aquamarine, How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother. I am tired. Are You My Mother parody t-shirts on Teespring right now. Some of you did not like the version of the little square that looks like a book in the middle of the t-shirt. So now we have two versions. You can get that version, but you can also get this version that is transparent and we have different colors and it comes with men's and women's t-shirts. So get that on Teespring. It's available till May 28th and the art was done by Kitsune Zakuro. Very talented. Go subscribe to her channel. Leave the link in the description below and we'll leave the links to the two t-shirts below. So go check out the things. That's it. Okay, thanks, bye. What is going on, guys? This is Michael Williams from Cartoon Universe, and today I want to talk about the current situation of Steven and Lars, and how we may have been able to spot something like this happening all the way back in Season 1. No, I am not talking about stars just yet. That's a video for later this week. I'm talking more about their current predicament on Homeworld. I know that's hard to believe. I'm one of many who could never have thought that Lars would be playing such a relevant role in Homeworld shenanigans, but there were subtle hints throughout the series. Lars is probably the most developed Beach City character we know, and has definitely gone through the most ups and downs in terms of being quote-unquote likable. As Ostrich Vox from the Roundtable pointed out in yesterday's livestream, Rebecca Sugar seems to have a soft spot for both Lars and Sadie, as they were two characters she came up with way back in the day when she was in college, and we were yet to be blessed by her creative genius, and I was jobless. Thanks for paying the rent, Rebecca. Lars and Sadie are clearly present in the pilot and the first episode of the series, even so much so as being the first characters we meet after the main protagonist himself, Steven, not even the gems. And that's not the only piece of foreshadowing we have for Lars actually being a major player in the main story. Take this scene just for an example.
This is all your fault! I knew if something went wrong today, it would be because of you! Now I'm never going to be friends with these guys, all because of your weird mom!
Obviously, this could almost be taken as Lars being stuck in his current situation, stuck in Topaz and going to Homeworld, thanks to Steven's quote-unquote weird mom, and ironically was directly after he almost hung out with the cool kids. Granted, he left the potluck on his own accord, but still. And the big one for me is that the song Be Wherever You Are from Island Adventure seems to match up with the Wanted arc that will be taking place in just a couple weeks. I'm going to play the song, but I'm going to change the clips to match the lyrics in terms of what's happening now, and I'm going to be using Rebecca Sugar's demo version of the song because otherwise Cartoon Network might send their goons after us, but it sounds just as good. Check it out.
Isn't this such a beautiful night? Whoa, we're underneath 1,000 shining stars. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? Look at this plate. Look at your faces. I've never seen you look like this before. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are?
Isn't that creepy? Obviously, when played in that context, the song takes on an entirely different meaning and the words come across more ironic and facetious rather than peaceful and serene. Similar to the second promo of Steven Bomb 6 having a happy-go-lucky jingle for its second promo, even though we knew damn well it was not happy-go-lucky jingle time.
Welcome to Beach City.
Let's go!
Join us for some fun. Steven Universe special.
I'll see you there!
5 nights for everyone.
Wow!
Let's take a look at the lyrics and break them down in the context of Wanted. Isn't this such a beautiful night? Whoa. We're underneath 1,000 shining stars. Underneath 1,000 shining stars could refer to the fact that they're in frickin' space, surrounded by stars. It could even have to do with them being in court, potentially being looked down upon by thousands of Homeworld gems. And of course, the word stars could potentially allude to Steven and Lars's fusion of, well, stars. Although that's a bit of a stretch, but the show loves to foreshadow things way in advance. Between Connie's book and the very first intro foreshadowing events that wouldn't even take place till season 4, Ronaldo calling out major plot points before they even happen, you name it. And considering the fact that Lars was one of Rebecca Sugar's very first characters from Steven Universe, and their fusion name would just conveniently make the word stars, which is perfectly aligned with the theme of space in the show, and I'm just gonna save it for the stars video. Moving on. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa. Why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? Steven and Lars are on Homeworld, and obviously, this place is very, very different. Look at this place, look at your faces. I've never seen you look like this before. Look at this place, obviously, again, talking about Homeworld. Look at your faces. I've never seen you look like this before. The first thing that comes to mind is Lars crying his eyes out and finally being truly open and honest about his emotions and the insecurities that have been plaguing him seemingly his whole life. This is a side of Lars that we haven't really seen before. It's a new part of himself that is being expressed to both Steven and the audience. Sure, we always knew that Lars was insecure and self-conscious, but we've never heard him say it, and with tears running down his face, no less. This is all sprung on because of this specific dire circumstance, which also parallels Island Adventure.
It's your fault for getting us lost.
When Sadie hid the warp pad from everyone because she knew being stranded in an unfamiliar place was the only way for Lars to just chill out, man, and be himself. And that's exactly what's happening here. There's another factor to Island Adventure that I think may lead to a future plot point. What is that, you ask? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Just kidding, it'll be in my stars video. Gonna drop that either tomorrow or Tuesday, so yeah. Be on the lookout for that. Anyway, what do you guys think? Has the Crewniverse been leading up to Lars playing a big role when it comes to dealing with Homeworld all along? Does Be Wherever You Are have a deeper meaning? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this theory, be sure to leave it a like and be sure to subscribe for more Steven Universe theories and all things animation. Thanks so much for tuning in. I've been Michael Williams, you've been watching Cartoon Universe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.